Welcome back to Story Behind the Story. I'm your host, Keegan Cooper, and with me, making his appearance again, is Kendrick Calfee. How are you doing, man?
Doing good. How are you?
You know, I'm taking it one day at a time.
Good.
Well, let's get into it. Let's get into the thick of it. So I know you had the opportunity to write a story about, well, something that's affecting us all, COVID and the process for that. So take me through kind of what's happening with your story and with Maryville and kind of the changes that they're making.
Sure, yeah. So I wrote a story focusing mostly on Maryville High School, not the county as a whole, but Maryville High School is going to a hybrid attendance model, kind of like Northwest is actually here. And so they're dividing up with last names from A to L and then M to Z, and they're varying that. So on Mondays, Wednesdays, one group will attend in person. Tuesday, Thursday, another group will attend. I also discussed in the story that the county actually deemed teachers essential. So that means even if they're close contacts with someone that tested positive for COVID-19, they can teach in person as long as they follow mitigation.
I got you. And we've seen kind of the effect as college students, what COVID has done with college students, but on a high school level, have you seen effects or people that you got to talk to? What are high school students going through now having that hybrid model and things like that?
Yeah, so before the hybrid model went into place, actually, I spoke to the superintendent of Maryville High School, and she said that students are having a lot of anxiety and just kind of fears regarding COVID-19, didn't want to be in person for classes, but they're, you know, of course, at the beginning they had the choice to be completely online or in person, but they still want that high school experience. And that's a lot of what the high school kids are going through is they want that high school experience. They want the football games on Friday nights. They want to be with their friends, but of course all of that's changed this year.
Yeah, and I know you talked about how students go, like one group goes on Monday and Wednesday and the other group Tuesday, Thursday. Mm-hmm. What's happening on Fridays, or is that just kind of the start of the weekend, or what happens there?
Yeah, so on Fridays, all of them are remote, and that's a day they can work to like catch up on their assignments. It's just kind of a free day, not free day, but like just a catch-up day is what they're calling it. And then of course they have to pay attention for assignments on a program that they use called Schoology. So it's just another time that they can kind of work at their own pace.
Yeah, and how is this affecting the teachers? I mean, not seeing, you know, a full group of students or the students that they would normally see every single day. Have they had to adjust kind of their teaching methods or the material they're going through, or how fast they progress through the semester?
Yeah, for sure. They had to, first off, make a couple different types of study plans for, classes. They had to make first one that was completely in person, like regular, because Maryville High School, of course, was at the beginning trying to be in person the whole time. Before this hybrid happened. So they had to do a fully in-person type course outline, and then a hybrid course outline, and then a completely online course outline. So they had to do like 3 different sets of plans for 1 year, and so it's just been a lot more work, a lot heavier workload for them.
Most definitely, and we want to see some sort of normalcy for these students. For everyone, really, and we know that we have to do certain things to get through this time period. But I want to thank you so much for coming on with us today, Kendrick, and telling us the story and kind of updating us of what Maryville High School is, going through and what we hope to see in the future for them. That's all for me. I'm Keegan Cooper, your host of Story Behind the Story, and we'll see you next time.